My next guest is finally going to be making his UFC debut coming up here at UFC Fight Night, November 20th. He's going to be taking on Rafa Garcia. It is Natan Levy joining me here on the program yet again. Natan, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
I got to mention before we start, you got to show the coffee mug. We were talking about this off air. Your wife's got a cat lover coffee mug. That's part of being a married guy, right? You got to use all the accessories.
Yeah, exactly. I was expecting more like a Marvel mug or Dragon Ball, but I got the cat lover. That works too.
There you go. Happy wife, happy life, as they say. That's great. Hey, man, it's great to see you finally get a fight. I mentioned it there. I know you've had, 3 times you were supposed to fight already in the UFC. It hasn't panned out. Just how happy are you that we're getting closer to fight time here on November 20th?
I'm thrilled. I feel like, it's so close and everything is going to be official when we make weight and step in there. But I'm really excited. I can't wait. It's been a long time. But also I feel like in that year that it took me from getting signed to fighting, I feel like I've evolved so much that maybe it's the best thing that could have happened. Of course I wanted to fight, but hey, you got to see the positive in everything. And I got so much better, so much stronger. I really think I filled into that 155 weight class. So I think it's a good thing.
That's good. It's great to hear. What was the injury that took you out of the Austin Hubbard fight? I know it said injury. I just wasn't sure what it was.
Had the back and neck issues for years, and it just got to a point where I couldn't move at all. Like leading up to the fight, I thought I could still make it, but my coach just showed us our texts, which were like every day, like, sorry coach, I can't move today. Sorry coach, I'm not gonna be able to make it today. And it made me realize that, half of camp I couldn't do. And the other half I was compromised, and 3 weeks leading up to the fight, I was still ready to go, but it got to a point where I couldn't move, I couldn't get out of bed. So I had to really rest, let it recover, and then focus on strengthening it. Thanks to the UFC PI, to the whole physical therapy staff over there, we strengthened everything that we need to strengthen, and been doing a lot of more flexibility and stretching, and it's still something that's nagging sometimes, but it's not anywhere what it was. And now I really feel like best shape of my life. I feel like that injury that's been nagging me for years is almost out of the picture. So I feel great.
Love to hear it. You've been off for about a year. Is there anything you're looking to show in this fight, or something that you feel like you've worked on that you're excited to show in the cage coming up here on November 20th?
Yeah, I want to show my striking. I didn't get to show it too much in my contenders fight. The guy kept trying to take me down and gave me easy way to reverse it. But yeah, I'd love to show my striking. I'd love to show my grappling, of course, like always. But I think I've really improved in that realm.
Good stuff. And let's talk about your opponent here. 12-2 record. What do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
I've seen his fights. I know he's he's a strong fighter. He's a good fighter. He went on a great run outside the UFC, and when he got to the UFC, he hit a little bit of a wall. I still think he's a very good fighter, but I just think the best fighters in the world have shown to be better than him, and I think I'm one of those fighters. So I can't wait to show, the world and prove that I am one of those top-tier fighters that can beat him.
Trained at a great camp at Syndicate. That gym's been on a roll lately. Who have you mainly had a chance to work with ahead of this fight as far as main training partners?
For training partners, I always work with the guys at Syndicate. I've been using having some guys from outside of Syndicate helping me out, doing some sparring together, some drilling. I've had Noad Lahat is here right now helping me get ready. And all the guys, Johnny Parsons, who just got signed in the UFC, Jordan Levitt, Brendan Jenkins, got to train with Dan Hooker, who spent his camp with us. So just a room full of good guys. And you know what? This week I come in on Monday and the room is even more packed and more people are coming in. So it's a great time to train there.
Yeah, it's been a real popular destination over the last bit. It's been cool to see the different variety of partners. What was it like getting to work with Dan Hooker? I know he didn't get the result he wanted, but Dan is still one of the best strikers in your division.
Yeah, definitely one of the best fighters in the world, I think. I think it shows Islam's level of wrestling because Dan is a great wrestler. People don't know that, but he has great wrestling, great offense, great defense, and I'm sure he's going to get to show it in his future fight as well.
How's the weight cut going ahead of this fight?
No, it's really good. Again, with the help of the PI. It's the first time in my life that I'm losing the weight slowly. Usually it's either I maintain or I gotta lose completely. Everything like really fast, but it's been so smooth. I'm not too far out from the weight and I feel great. The cut is not gonna be fun. It never is.
Yeah.
But really I think it's gonna be as easy as it can possibly be. For as long as we get weight cutting in the sport, I think that's the easiest it's going to get.
Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
I'm going to have John Wood, the owner and head coach of Syndicate. I'm going to have Jimmy Giff, which is my striking coach and my father here in Las Vegas. And I'm going to have my best friend, Daniel Levy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we used to do karate together. We grew up doing karate together, and he would beat me up all the time. And at some point, we both decided we were going to chase our dreams. I flew to Vegas to become an MMA fighter. He flew to New York to become an actor. And now he just starred in his first film, and I'm doing my UFC debut. So it's a great full circle,
Yeah, you both achieved your goals. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So that's really cool to see. How do you envision the fight playing out on November 20th? How do you see it playing out?
I think it's going to be a hard fight, for sure, a challenging day. But I see myself coming out on top. I think striking, keeping the range, brawling when I need to brawl, but also not brawling when I don't want to brawl. Because I know that's his way of winning the fight I think for him, brawl and chaos is what can make him beat me, which is like adding luck to the recipe. I don't want no luck. I want technique versus technique, strength versus strength, and I think I will beat him.
I mentioned it there. I know you've wanted to be a little bit more active. If all goes well in this fight and you come out pretty unscathed, are you looking sort of for a quick turnaround here, or are you kind of just taking it fight to fight and see what happens?
Obviously, in this game, you got to take it fight to fight, because if you look too much ahead, you won't see what's right in front of you. But absolutely, I'd love to be active. The only time I fought 4 times in a year was my first year of fighting. And since it's been like an average of twice a year, I actually feel a lot better when I get into the ring when I'm active. So I'd love to be more active, start getting some wins, getting paid, and start making a legacy.
Love it. And got to ask, just because we had it last weekend, what did you think of Michael Chandler and Justin Gaethje? What a war that was for 3 rounds at UFC 268.
Yeah, just incredible. I think Chandler could have fought a smarter fight, but on the other hand, for us, like as a fan, that was awesome. There was no complaints.
Yeah, no, I agree. And my last question before we get out of here, what's downtime looking like right now? I know you got your wife. What are you guys doing when you're not in training? You watching any Netflix or playing any video games? What would I find you doing?
I'm playing some Nintendo Switch.
Oh, nice. Bit. Me too. What game are you playing?
Metroid Dread.
Oh, I haven't played it yet. I hear it's very good, though.
Yeah, it's good. It's hard.
Yeah.
Especially for a bad gamer like me.
No problem.
And that's it. Most of the time, really just chill and lay down, maybe listen to some music, kind of like meditate a little bit. That's it. Pet my cats, hang out with the wife.
Yeah, there you go.
That's pretty much it. Just chill.
Sounds like a good time to me, man. Looking forward to the fight, though. UFC Fight Night, November 20th. And Natan, thank you so much for the time, man. Always good catching up with you. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to plug, I'll give you the last word.
Just my Instagram, Natan Levy, NATAN_LEVY. And that's it. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much for the fans and everybody who supports me. And I can't wait to you know, give you guys a great fight to watch on November 20th.